Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol OWCP. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday, so that's where that green line up there is coming from. Although after today's price movement, just going to go ahead and get rid of that. Sure, it still pertains to the chart. It's just not really relevant right now. And from the presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter and lines all over the place. So I want to try to keep this as clean as possible. First update comes based on a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. And going into today, that 200 period simple moving average being denoted by that pink line was the level of support. And now that the price is broken below it, as you can see, that rule has played out pretty to a T. I mean, it's gone down below it, and then several times the price tried to get up above it. So you can see, like I said, that is just a textbook example of a support now acting as resistance. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's impossible or anything like that for the price to break up through the pink line. It's totally possible, but according to the quote-unquote story of the chart right now, as you're seeing, apparently the bulls are really going to need to bring their A game if they're not only going to be able to fight above that pink line, but then be able to stay up above it. Now, what about areas of resistance? If this upwards move pulls back some more, where are some of these key levels of support at? The main one that really stood out today was down here at, and I'm not sure what this level is being valued at. Looks like about 36 cents. Let's see. Yeah, 36 cents. So that was a very good sign that the price was able to hold where it did. Why do I say that was a very good sign? Well, if you look back here through the history of the chart, you can see that this area was an area where the bears tried several times to press down through there, but the bulls did a very good job. And actually from that point, the price got a very, very nice bounce. And you can see once again, the price actually got a pretty decent little bounce up to there. Does this bounce have any sort of more momentum behind it? You know, your guess is as good as mine, but, you know, in the event this bounce does have more momentum, that first kind of key that's going to need to keep the momentum going is, again, circling back to that pink line there. The price has got to be able to get up through there, and if that can happen, then, yeah, maybe the bounce can, garner that much more organic momentum. But as it stands right now, from the big picture perspective, 36 cents is that next key overall area of support. So we'll see how this one closes out the week tomorrow.
One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.